Hey, before anything, let's say congratulations to Naomi and Big Jim. Like, hey, I'm happy for him. Like, it was a happy situation and a sad situation. Like, man, like I was going through all kind of emotions, like with Naomi, bro. Like, that was crazy segment. Right, the apex of her career that she done fought all her whole life for. She finally got to the top, where she the clear-cut #1 female in WWE right now, doing the best work. Like, she was running everybody down. She got a whole new gimmick. She had amazing cash in, just beat Rhea and Io. Like, man, she was at the apex. You know, this is what she always dreamed of. Like, she been here longer than any of them with her and Natty.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I'm like, man, how you feel about it?
Man, it's a sad situation, man, but it happens, so.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe Jimmy did this. I'm like, man, you just never know. Like, things like you said, things like this happen, and like it's a blessing, and it's a blessing in disguise, because career-wise, when she leave and come back, she gonna be the biggest she ever has been in her whole career. You know, it's not even gonna be even anything close to it. I don't know if she's gonna be better than she was to what she is now, because the crowd gonna love her and she's gonna be a face. But she gonna be bigger, like more popular and like more recognizable person than she ever was before.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, man, we'll see what happens. Hey, Raw did it again. Yeah, I said it. Raw did it again. What Raw do? Raw gave us another middle of the road show. Like, damn, not again. Hey, welcome to the Inline Podcast. I'm your host, Reed D. Frost, aka Iceman. Now I'm joined by my brother, my bro, King Book, aka Hill King Book. What up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, how you feel about Raw tonight? It was okay, middle of the road, you know? It had its most highs and lows.
Yeah, it was a decent show. It wasn't a bad show. It was a good show.
Feel the exact same way. Yeah. But hey, if y'all like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get to it. You ready? Let's go! Alright, hey. Let's start from the top. Hey, Naomi came out and dressed. Everybody was talking about where was Naomi? Where was Naomi? Everybody giving their opinions, saying this, that, and another. And everybody just asking the question, where was Naomi? Even Io talking about, I was proud of the title shot. Stephanie said, I was too. And Naomi said, you have us get nothing. Oh, man. But tonight she showed up in Philly. And she announced what we all thought, but nobody wanted to hear it. Naomi is pregnant. Like, damn. And with that announcement, I know, bro. And with that announcement, she had to relinquish the Raw World's Women's Championship. Like, what she fought her whole career to get. I was like, damn. You could see the pain in her face. Like, she was trying to stay in character. But the realism of the moment, because she's really pregnant. You know, this ain't no fake shit. Like, people say, oh, wrestling is fake. This is real. Mm-hmm. So her real emotion was coming out when the crowd was chanting. Then they started chanting, Little Uso. I was like, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Like, her emotion just got the best of her, but she was still trying to stay in character, right?
Yeah.
And she even said that you heifers got 9 months and some change to enjoy yourself and y'all's run this time. And whoever had it when I come back, just know y'all got hell to pay. Because when I come back, I'm coming back for my title. And I advise you to proceed with caution. And now my first question is this. Who do you think that person's going to be?
Oh man,
I know. I don't
I
know,
don't
bro.
know.
It's going crazy. I don't know. Io cooking, Oscar cooking, Rhea's playing background. Bailey just getting started in her story. Becky's in flesh in the mid card. Lyra's with Bailey. Like Stephanie's too early. So
Yeah, it could be anybody. I
it
just
could
don't
be
know.
anybody. Liv ain't there. Liv would be a great person, but she ain't there. I don't know who, bro.
I probably
Who
have
you
to go with
thinking?
like. I probably have to go
Rhea?
with like EO or something. No, not Rhea. I don't want to see
Rhea,
Rhea with the title.
Rhea, the popular. I feel like Rhea's the popular choice.
Rhea's only the popular choice because that's what y'all think. Oh, WWE gonna just put it on Rhea. WWE just gonna put it on Rhea.
That's a golden goose. Io is the safe choice because she just had it, and Duddy building the whole world around Io. Bailey, I would love for it to be Bailey, but we gotta see how the crowd takes to this new thing she's gonna do, or going back to her old gimmick, and we gotta see what she do with it too. You know, before we put a world championship on her, because our whole story is about how she got to find herself and she ain't tasted gold. You can't put a world title on her right now. Now you cutting her whole legs off and her gimmick is messed up.
Yeah.
You know, she got to go through her track and her journey and tell her story. You can't put that on Bailey from the jump. Like, what the hell? What are we doing?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, they ain't gonna put the title on Bailey. It's just way too early.
It's way too early. So I think only people that we can. Stephanie, people gonna shout Stephanie, but I don't see it on her either. These are three people I'm looking at. Rhea, obviously, you gotta throw her in there. Io, cause she the former. But my person, I don't think it's gonna be Asuka. How you feel about that?
Like I said, it could be anybody. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on like anybody. They could put it on Stephanie just to give her something. But
They
I
could, but
wouldn't
she got
feel
enough
mad
momentum at
about
this
putting it on
point.
Oscar though. But just like Oscar ain't done nothing, but it would, but like it would give her something to do though.
The reason why I would give to Asuka, for one, she cooking right now. The storytelling she doing, bro. I know Asuka had this in her. I thought she was a pure wrestler. I'm like, God damn. We'll get to that a little later. But I say Oscar because I know WWE likes to go to the forums that they like to tell. And when Becky got pregnant, who they get to talk to then? It was Oscar. Because Oscar is a valuable contributor to the product, a great hand, and someone they can trust. Right? And she finna go heel. So it'd be great because you need a heel champion. That way you can build a little world around them, and then she can pass it on to the babyface, which would be Rhea or Io, right? Because and the reason why I say that is you don't need you could put somebody there right now like an Io to have the world title, but whoever gets it now, it will feel more transitional because you really didn't earn it.
But not if
right?
they do it right though.
But it's dirty. So I'm like, come on now, let's be
you got no faith in your company?
No, I don't. No, not in this situation because they didn't plan for this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is on the fly. So could it supposed to be Naomi versus Stephanie right now? You know, this ain't something that they thought about. This ain't no storyline. Ain't no shit like that. This is real life coming to a head. You know, so I'm just going with Asuka because of old stuff, and she'd be a great transitional champion. And then she already connected with Rhea and Io already, you know, and she already got prior history with Bailey, and she got prior history with Becky. You know, she ties into everybody, and plus that would bring Asuka back from the tag team wrestler she was with Kabuki Warriors, which you the third wheel. That would put her right back on top to be looking at as a world champion and actually look at credible. It reminds me of when before Io got the world title, and she was standing next to Rhea and Bianca, and they gave the title to Io when she beat Rhea because if Io would have lost that match, she would have looked at it as less than those two. But because she beat them, now she's at the same standing as them, and no one looks at her less than anybody.
Mm-mm.
You know, so that can be the same way they do with Asuka. That's how you restore her. You don't have to give her a long title run. Just give her the title now and let her run and build her credibility back up when she said, I'm Asuka again. You know?
Yeah.
And then and her and Io already telling the story, and her and Rhea telling the story. You know? She got all the layers there to do what she needs to do.
Yeah, but like maybe they could do like multiple different champions during this period of months. Like because since since they didn't plan for it, maybe Io can get one, maybe Asuka could get one, maybe Stephanie could get one, maybe they all could get one since they didn't plan for none of this. And they can just keep on going back and forth and just having so many matches.
And after this, who Asuka fight first when she came back? Who was the crowd going crazy for?
Who?
Stephanie. Remember in that Fatal 4-Way for the
Queen's Ring tournament.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. It all ties together. Asuka is the linchpin. You know, she ain't the best one because her time has passed, and she's not as popular as Io and Rhea, but she the linchpin. You know, she's a veteran of all of them, other than the horsewomen and Nikki and all them. You know, she's the veteran of this group right here. You know, the main event scene, she leading the pack. You know, you can tell by just watching it. Oh, Asuka's on some shit. You know, she the leader of all of this. She's not the main character, but she's driving the car. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, what she doing is taking us to the station A, station B, in the next spot. You know, and everybody else is doing what they got to do inside of what Asuka's creating.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, I was give it to her because Asuka, ever since she came back, has been on some shit, and she is trying to restore her legacy of what she used to do before she got into Kabuki Warriors, because she was third wheel. She do want to be back to being that Empress tomorrow, the real, no one's ready for Asuka.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, that's what I'm just looking at. But I can see what you're saying. They could do that because they wasn't ready for everything. Just now with Stephanie, because of the unfortunate situation that happened, she had no momentum. She's barely seen on television. She don't wrestle. Like, we all know how great her interest is. She got the aura. She can go with anybody, but we just haven't seen her. It would be so weird, so awkward for her to win the title now after nothing.
Yeah.
You know, she's older match. She gonna get into whatever they decide to do. She's gonna be inside that match, but we just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Rhea gonna be in it because it's Rhea. You know, she get handed everything. You get it. Io a dog. She had matches nights like every damn week. So, this is a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm locking in with Asuka. Who you locking in with? Bailey.
No, I'm locking in with Io.
Oh, you locking in with Io?
Yeah.
I can see it. I'm thinking it's out of those two. I think they the front runners. You know, because Rhea don't have nothing going. She playing background to Io right now. She inside of Io's story.
Yeah.
So I don't really see her win, and there's no one else outside those three. Well, it's the four. It's those three, then the outside chance of Stephanie.
Yeah.
You know, it's those four. You know, La Primera, you gotta keep her in the main event scene. That is her character. She can't beat mid-card. She can do it, but it won't fit her character because she's La Primera. She's number one.
But she is new though.
But
like because you can still be number one because and go after a title.
Yeah, she could be because bro, the best there was, so he was the IC title.
Becky is IC champion.
Yeah, that's what I say. You could do it. You could do it definitely days because it won't be looking as bad, you know.
And if she fighting like somebody like a Becky Lynch type of caliber or like a Nikki Bella, she could still be like at the top.
You don't know how bad it was. I wanted to say, let's give it to Becky.
Oh man!
But no, with Becky, what she is, what she need to be at. Way she is and how she portraying everything, it's not the greatest, but it's really good and entertaining. To where it's mid card. She's not at the level right now where she's a world champion. She's leading everything. You know, that's not where she's at. She's not above everybody right now. I'm just keeping it real.
She could be though. Like you only looking at her like that because she ain't been in no scenarios with them. The same with Bailey. They've been keeping all them apart because they know that those girls are like those two girls. They're bigger and better than the other top women up there. If they get into a scenario with them, like. You saw when Becky came back and she was in the same segment with Io. Everybody looked at Io was like,
"Oh yeah, that is
keeping
true.
Them apart.
That is true. You're right.
Bailey ain't came in contact with Rhea or Stephanie yet, or
because
like
the horsewomen. Because the horsewomen are already established and they the horsewomen.
Yeah,
they can put them anywhere. And these new girls, they trying to establish them and raise their credibility and how we look at them. So they letting them run the main event scenes and certain things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying. But if they really ran up to one of them, we'll see. Because like when Becky Ram gets Rhea, she ran circles around Rhea. You know,
Yeah.
she was moving. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Because the horsewomen is a different breed. You know, I'm like, hey, it's really tough. You got to be on your shit when you go against one of them. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
You know,
You see,
so
he had the best feud on Raw when they was because when they was feuding together, Bailey and Becky.
It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close.
No, not even close. Only thing all that you could say was Jade and Naomi, but theirs wasn't as hot like in WrestleMania hot they was. It was just carried over. You know, at the time, nothing was touching Becky and Bailey and Lara. Like it was across the board.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they had to do that angle at Saturday Night's Main Event with I think Jade jumped the barricade on Naomi. Somehow when they had a pull apart.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, I see what you're saying. So we gotta keep our eyes on it and see what WWE announce. I think they're gonna announce a tournament.
Yeah, they'll probably do something like that.
You know? So like we'll see. They'll give us an announcement probably over this next week or next Monday. You know, so we'll see. But then to get to the most important part, how you feel about Naomi. Now we got the title out the way. How you feel about Naomi? I'll go first. I feel sad. You know, because like I was telling my brother, she just got the title. She done worked her ass off and created a whole new character, a whole new vibe, turned heel, got Jade Cargill right. She done so much. Like, man, she deserved it. Like she said, she was always overlooked, underappreciated, undervalued, and she finally got to the time where everybody appreciated her and saw how great she was. And like, she is so entertaining. She's funny. Like, oh man, I'm aggressive. She was cooking every single female that she came across. What you say to EO? I don't even know what you said. Like she didn't care what nobody did because she just been entertained and playing her character. You know? Like no one was on her level. Like I can't think of anybody. Like, bro, I would love to see her versus a horsewoman. You know, that would have been something to see. See, Naomi can get to one of them, you know? Like, that type of level she was on. You know, she was putting them good to great matches. Like I said, just beat Rhea and Io in a triple threat match. Like, what more could you say? Have a memorable cash in at Evolution? Like, bruh.
That's the best women's cash in ever right there, boy.
Yeah, like Naomi might be the women's superstar of the year this year. That's the type of year she had. You know? And then for it to go out like this, it's not, I wouldn't say it's unfortunate because it's a blessing, but it's like, dang, not at this time.
Yeah.
You know, like, she was at the top. Where she was running, she was high, had all the momentum in the world, had another title shot set against Io, and she was gonna lay down Stephanie. That was solidification, you know. But the thing about it is, now she dropped the title, and she going away for 9+ months because she's going to get back in shape and all that too. When she come back, now she got stuff that she gonna have to prove all over again. You know, a whole new fire is gonna be lit. I'm like, hey. It's unfortunate, but I'm kind of excited for it because this whole 9 months, I'm be like, man, I can't wait till Naomi come back. You know, I'm appreciate her even more. You know, because what she brought to the table, nobody else was bringing that. You know, we gonna miss her presence. We gonna feel her presence gone. How you feel about Naomi?
Man, like you said, it's sad. Because everything you said was right, man. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just sad that Naomi's gone, man, because she was doing some of the best work. She was just about to start cooking. She was about to face Io and Stephanie, man. They was about to put on some great matches.
Oh my God, bro. And then we didn't even say she's going to be lined up against Rhea sooner or later.
Yeah.
And then her and Bailey had their history. Oh my God. Like, it's so much that we not finna get. 9 months is a long time. You know, we might want to say a year.
You might as well.
I'm like, dang, it's gonna be at least 10 to 11 months. I'm like, we gotta figure out at that time what pay-per-view's coming up. Because Royal Rumble is near. She might well just wait till the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, man, this This is crazy, but my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Damn.
But yeah, man, like, yeah, I don't even know what to think about it. Just Naomi is gone. We just gotta move on to the next thing now.
What's the next thing? Is what we gotta wait till next week to figure it out.
Yeah, we gotta wait to see what they're gonna do with the vacated Raw Women's Championship.
Man, I don't know, but hey, in the comments below, give us y'all suggestion who y'all think gonna be the next Raw Women's Champion. Y'all think gonna be Rhea, Asuka, Io, Stephanie, or somebody else? Like, let us know. Like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Like, damn. Hey, I don't want to say I like it, but it made it more interesting because Naomi was already up there. So whoever they get it tied to now, got to go catch what Naomi gonna do. And it's always gonna be a cloud over who got the title. I'm like, well, we gonna see what you're gonna do with Naomi. Like, say if Stephanie get it, our whole run to get to Naomi, if she keep it that long, she going to keep building up her character because we know what she about to face and run up into. You know, there's a brick wall coming. Are you gonna be strong enough to run against the brick wall, run through the brick wall on me, or are you gonna get laid out by it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, it's coming. Like, trust and believe me. Like, what y'all see now, y'all gonna compare what Naomi finna be. Cause she finna go home and watch everything y'all finna do while y'all going week to week and just trying to survive and grow y'all's character and go against each other. Naomi is at home studying every single thing y'all doing, and she's getting more material. Cause now when she come back, she actually knows y'all girls. Because now she was coming in introductory level because she ain't never really touched y'all or say anything to y'all. So it was all surface level, and now it's gonna be deepened. And now when she come back, she gonna be hitting you with a whole new sword, and I hope y'all can ready because she gonna be tearing y'all to pieces. Like, and then she gonna have the crowd behind her, the momentum, the return pop. Like, it's gonna be an avalanche of stuff that I don't know you're gonna be able to take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be wicked. So I'm here for it, and I can't wait to see it, bro.
I can't wait.
Any final thoughts on Naomi? Other than congratulations?
Yeah, congratulations, man. I just can't wait till she get back, boy, because she had the best character in WWE, man. I was looking for Naomi every week.
Every week. Since she came out, I was like, I got excited. I knew something about to happen. Hey, but you know who else been cooking it week to week? Io. Like, bro, what has Io been on these last couple weeks? Like, yes, she's the genius of the sky, and she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. So she gonna go in there and put on a banger with anybody in ring. I don't care. Crowd can be silent. You don't have to be nobody in there. Soon you ring the bell, Io finna go get it, right? She gonna do exactly what she need to do. But where I'm looking at it is even deeper than just in-ring wrestling. She giving me character work, story. I've been anticipating seeing Io all week. I can't wait till Io segments coming up. I ain't never felt this way. Like, oh my! And then when she do this, I go crazy. I say, Io! Oh my! She got the package. Oh man! Yeah, Io got everything too, bro. It's just a different type of package. Like, we just got done talking about Naomi. Io has everything Naomi got too, but it's in a different style. You know, you appreciate them both differently. You know, but they both been hitting their apex at the same time. Those are two people you want to see just bump. Like, you know, and see who really that person is right now. They both is up there. You know? Like, man. So, hey, how you feel about Io right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I like all the work Io doing. Her and the Kabuki Warriors, her and Rhea. It's been good week to week. I ain't gonna lie.
She even getting Raquel and Roxanne together. This is the first time I heard people actually boo Roxanne. I was like, what? Roxanne got a reaction? I was like, you and Davey was right. Y'all said last week what her and Io did actually moved her along a little bit, and it did. It showed. You know, this was a great even outing for Raquel Gonzalez tonight.
Yeah, it was.
She looked, you know, like hey, that big boot was nasty.
That big boot was nice.
Okay, yo, watch out. I like Io guys, man, what is she not doing? And hey,
everything.
Let's get to the Oscar. Like, bro, it started off right. So Oscar came in on some cool shit, right? She told Io, I apologize for last week because you could feel the tension. Like, I don't know, like it's something they doing where you can feel what's going on between them, right? Mm-hmm. All three of them is playing their role magnificently. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's great television. You know? So Oscar walked up on some cool shit and apologized to Io. And Io she got that Oscar! Like, she was happy about it. Like, because like Io don't, she's so sweet and nice, she don't want to carry none of that hatred and be mad at nobody, you know? Mm-hmm. She don't like that, you know? And Kyrie is stuck in the middle. She really don't know what to do. She trying to keep the peace, right? So she ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. She don't even know what's going on, right? And Oscar, we all know from when she first came, she has a strong presence and a strong personality. When Oscar come onto the screen, she engulfs the screen because when you see Oscar, when you see Oscar come up, you see Oscar. You know, no matter who's in there, when you feel her, you know. And when she walks up, she said, Io responded, and they said, do you want us to come out there this week, right? Because they know what Raquel and Roxanne is on.
Yeah.
You know? But Io says, and I respect it because that's how she is. She's prideful. You know where she comes from. You know, we know how they is, though. They very prideful. Right? That's their like one of their most common things over there. So she says, I had to do this myself. You know? I respect it. So Io goes out there and she does herself and she fights against the odds, right? Against both of them. And she leads Raquel through a great match. Get her payback on Io with that nasty ass, not Io, on Roxanne with that nasty ass dive she did. You know? And then picked up the dub. 1, 2, 3. But then it started after the match. What happened? Io was celebrating the hard fought win she's got. That was a tough one. Raquel came a long way. We gotta get credit where credit is due. I don't like to hate on people when you don't need to be. Raquel came a long way. So Io was laying on the ground. Here comes Roxanne. Like, oh, Roxanne, come on with this bullshit. She mad because because Io dove on her like that. So she upset. Mm-hmm. She came in there. She beating up Io, who come out for the save. Boost home girl, Rhea. You know, you know. So she run out there, make the save, and she gets the girls off Io. They beat down Raquel. Io hits a nasty missile drop kick, right? And Rhea hits her over the top. I think her nose was bleeding. Was Raquel's nose bleeding?
I don't think it was. I don't remember. I think it was.
Some was bleeding. I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
But, so she hit him and Raquel looking mad and go back. So that's just a start of it. I'm just building the scene. So then we cut to the back. This I like. So so Io and Rhea is talking. You know, they friends. You know, Io happy that Rhea came out there and saved her. Rhea making sure she all right. But then from the back, who you see? Oscar. And I knew from the moment she walked in, I said, Oscar's on some bullshit. You could feel it, bro. Oscar not playing. What she say? She said, Io, so you tell us stay in the back, but she can go out there. Oscar's justifying everything she's saying and doing. That's what makes it so great. So Oscar and then, like I told you, when people from over there and Japanese, when they talk in their like language, they sound like so much more emotion and like just so much more anger, right? And I love that. I don't want them to have to speak in English the whole time because that's not their language. That's not their first language. I don't want to act like they don't speak that. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So when they start doing that, I was locked in. I didn't know what they said, but I could feel the emotion. And when Io just snapped because Rhea and Oscar was arguing, I was looking at Oscar and Kyrie's facial expressions because they was telling me what Io was saying. You see what I'm saying? Because we can't understand them, but if you look at their facial expression, they're telling you her emotion. right? So we could tell how mad she was, and since she showed it on herself, hitting the door and yelling and shit. Because like I said, Io don't like that, and Io walked out. But what Asuka do? Hey, she a G. She stepped right to the ring and she said, "Stay out of our business." Asuka meant that too.
She did.
You know, and then the scene cut, bro. I was like, damn, that was a lot that happened there. How you feel about it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. Oscar was right. She was justified because in her actions.
Mm-hmm.
Because Naria coming back there and talking to EO like we her friends and stuff. We should be the ones out there helping her and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Man, this is getting good. You don't know what's gonna happen, man.
You don't know what's gonna happen. Because Io gonna have to tell Rhea to stay out of my business too, because you can't tell your girl to stay out of it and allow Rhea to be roaming around doing what she wants freely. Yes, you can tell her to stay in the back and she comes out there on her own. That's different. But if you don't say nothing, now you picking sides. And now you are allowing things to happen because you haven't said nothing about it. And that's what pissed Asuka off. When she said, so you told us to stay in the back, but it's okay for her though? Because why she say that? Because y'all was in the back kikiing and laughing and smiling at each other like it was all right. But when we did it, it was a problem. You came back there and you were telling us, why you come out there? Why you do this and that? But when she came out there, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But we supposed to be your girls though. We've been with you since the start. Remember Kabuki Warriors? Like,
yeah.
That's what Asuka's looking at from. That's her lens, and she is totally justified, and she's writing everything she's saying. Rhea's in Rome because this one had nothing to do with her. She just including herself in there, but why is she including herself? Because she's Io's friend. They have built, because when you go through battles and wars, you build a kinship. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Rhea respects Io to the utmost. She might respect her more than any female on the roster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where their friendship comes from battles. Right? And then the last part of it is Kyrie. You see the pain and anguish on her face, like, why are y'all fighting? Like, stop. Like, oh man, my heart broke for Kyrie because I know there's nothing she could do about it. Asuka's so strong, and Io is strong too. It's just she's strong in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
You got to push her to that limit. You know, Asuka just that she go anytime. You know, she wake up like that. You know? So I'm like, damn. So Kyrie don't know what to do. She stuck in the middle of it. So you know what I'm saying? So we got to keep our eyes on. So what's your final thoughts on this one? My final thoughts is I just can't wait till next week to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because that's what I was about to say. I just can't wait to see next week what's gonna happen. What's the direction they gonna go towards? I just don't know.
This one is.
Are they still gonna be mad at each other or something? Like, what's gonna happen?
They gonna have to be, bro, because Io walked out. We don't know how she's feeling about it. This next week, she going to come up to them and apologize. You know, Asuka came up to her and apologized this week. Yeah. Io going to do a reverse role and come up to Asuka and apologize because she was in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that happen. That need to be the first thing I see is Io walking up to them.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Duddy, you got one. Because that Asuka heel turn is gonna be magic.
Yeah.
When that happened, like, oh man, it's gonna be sad because she's gonna whoop poor Io, and we all love Io like crazy right now. You know, so that's gonna make it even crazier, bro. So, man, hey, in the comments, drop y'all's opinion on whose side are y'all on. Are y'all on Asuka's side, Io's side, or Rhea? Like, bro, this is getting I don't know crazy. Whose side I'm on. It's too early for me to say. I'm just watching. Because nobody is like really just doing anything bad. Everybody's coming out the good day hard right now, you know?
Yeah.
So we got to keep watching and just letting it develop and see what's next, you know? Hey, but you know what else was crazy tonight? This is straight to you. Bailey. Like, bro, what we talked about last week, you said it. You said that, unfortunately, it looks like Bailey's turning heel. Why? Because the babyface run nobody wasn't messing with it. You know, and Bailey wasn't getting the job done, and she ain't won nothing in a while. So, like I said, that messes with you mentally. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was right when I said last week, I said that Scream, like Davey was saying, was like our inner demons calling to her. What we see tonight. Remember what you said the best Bailey was? That Bailey is still inside of her, but it's like she pushed it down so far where it's like it wasn't coming to the surface until now, you know? Because she's trying to find herself, so she's searching through everything she ever been through in her career. So that Bailey is coming to me, I'm here. I'm waiting. Now let's go. To ding dong hello. Remember, hey, bro, she said, remember we had both the titles. We was running everything, you know? And she wasn't lying because next pandemic, bro, Bailey was running.
She was.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even at the end when they captured all, they said, maybe all you need is a hug. I was like, that was perfect. This was so damn good, bro. 2 masterclass promo packages in a row.
It like, was. This promo package was good, man.
What was your feelings on this one?
I ain't gonna lie, because my feelings is kind of like the same as last week. Like, I just want to know where she gonna go with it. But this promo package was good though. Like, because is Bailey gonna turn heel? Is she gonna stay the same? But like, is she gonna try to be like a tweener? Is she gonna try to be like good and bad?
Man, it's like you right.
We don't just know. Like I don't know, man.
Damn. So which one are you wanting to see?
I want to see her be kind of a tweener, but more towards like the bad side, though.
More towards the bad side, yeah.
Yeah.
Because on this roster right now, we need more heels. Yeah. Becky, Asuka, and Bailey. Ooh. God damn. That would cook on all those 3.
Yeah.
Those are top flight heels. And all 3 of them got something to prove. Oh, man. They ain't gonna be playing with nobody. If that's what you need, though, you need top flight heels. That'll make the baby faces better because they got to raise that game up to overcome you.
Yeah.
You know? So I agree with you. I want to see her be almost a tweener, too. And then slowly, gradually, if she going to be a heel, give it to me slowly where she builds it over time and she grows more into it. Because why she going into it? Because she see herself winning. And then when she start winning more and more, that's when she can get that title because that would be justification for everything she's done.
Yeah.
And that'll make her even go more psycho because she justified in the wrong way because she chasing the wrong things. But it feels good. Yeah. You know, I'm like, Bailey's probably most exciting title was when she beat Io in WrestleMania. She probably loved that one more than anything. Then when she built the SmackDown division, because everything over there right now is Bailey's work, right? But the one that was the most like her best run was the heel one though.
Yeah, pandemic era.
That it's not even close. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and that was a whole totally different Bailey though, because she wasn't taking no shit. Everything she's trying to do now is what that one was, but it was better. Because the reason why this one failed is it wasn't authentic. You know, with her trying to do that wasn't authentic, and that's not. She can't be a babyface trying to play that role.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it failed. You know, because only so much she can do. You pigeonhole to a certain role when you're a babyface. When you a heel, hey, do what you gotta do. You know? So, man, like this was so good.
Yeah, this was good. This little promo package was good. Well, not promo package. What do you call this?
I'd say like a segment. I mean, video segment, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's videos.
Yeah,
it's pre-recorded. Like it's almost like she's doing an interview and stuff, and she pre-recorded talking about it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like it was continuation off the last one.
I think it was, and that's what made it even greater though, because they let us see what the screenshot was, the voice that was the scream a little bit.
Yeah, because that's where they cut it off at.
That's where they cut off. Yeah, that's probably why last week the girls didn't touch on it. Okay, knew that wasn't the end of it. You know. So I'm like, man, so you already know what our first feud gonna be. How you feel about Bailey versus Lara?
I feel bad for Lara because she gonna get done wrong. So Bailey gonna do her wrong. Bailey gonna make her go to SmackDown or something.
Yeah, cause she gonna use Lara as an example. Lara gonna be for Bailey. It's gonna be for everything that she do in that feud is gonna set up her character.
Yeah.
So
So Lyra better step her game up because Bailey about to run all over her.
Yeah, she better. There's gonna be, hey, Lyra getting tested. She throwing into the fire. Like if you who you say you is right now, Lyra, they want you to prove it.
Mm-hmm. Ever since Bailey Becky came back, boy, Lyra, she been tested.
She been tested. Like her winning the IC title and that little the run she went through before Becky came back, which like was a nice little breeze. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know? But when Becky came back, we like, hey, now time to get to work. Then Bailey came back, you like, oh yeah, you better prove you belong.
Mm-hmm.
You know the horseman. And she did it though. And then she went there with Becky the third time, and she did it though. You know?
Yeah, she did. I ain't gonna lie, she did.
Just now, this is gonna be the hardest one because you done did all that now, so now we got expectations of you. Before that, no one was like saying anything about you. We all was just waiting for Becky. Be like, let's see what Lyra do. So there's no expectations of her. It was like you setting them for us. But now we got something to expect and see, and we like, okay, Lyra, we better come on and do this. Yeah. You know? And if you don't come up with Bailey, when Bailey doing this switch, be like, oh, Lyra, they ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this is the one for you. This is one for both characters, but Bailey already established, but this is for her new character. Yeah. She gonna come with it. She not playing no games. Look at those video packages. She not playing no games.
She ain't.
She detailed with this work. You know? Because Bailey had the whole purpose wasn't about beating Becky for the IC title. It was to get to where she is now. But we didn't know it. That's why sometimes, like you always say, you gotta be patient, let the story play out. You gotta be on the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Bailey would have beat Becky, now we wouldn't have got this. And this is what interesting. Bailey done been since how long? Since she won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, since she beat Io at WrestleMania.
You know, so this is perfect. Like she was the most interesting person is Io, Becky, and Bailey.
Yep.
We would say Naomi, but she ain't here no more.
Mm-hmm.
So man, we gotta keep our eyes on this whole women's division.
Yeah,
they all ain't playing around. SmackDown better step because there ain't no stories over there. Hey, only thing there is Charlotte and Lex.
Yeah, I see it.
Tiffany better do something. Jay, Bianca ain't there. Mid-card division is non-existent. Like, Meechim is trying to get something going. She said, I called you. She trying to get something going, but man, they better step up because Raw is killing them.
Raw is killing it.
It's killing it, bro. And then, hey, let's get to the main thing on Raw. Seth Rollins, the world title scene, the fatal 4-way at Clash in Paris. Yes, the first thing they did, the opening segment, wasn't good because it felt off a little bit. It was good in spots. Like Paul Heyman did great. He set the whole table and ECW stuff and filled up how he got and like I'm the GOAT. but now let's separate all the stuff that he was saying. Let's ask the real question: what was actually said here? Nothing was said here. Nothing got moved along, and they didn't do nothing. Only thing this segment was done for was to set the main event of Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker ECW.
An Extreme Rules match.
That's all it was for, but it don't move nothing. You know? Mm-hmm. So it was a pointless segment, but if you like all the glitz and glam and all the what's the word for when they put stuff in front of you? The I can't remember the word, but when it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So everything was saying it sounded good. Jey Uso's injuries always good. Him getting the kids involved, it's always good. But he didn't say anything.
Yeah, that segment wasn't about nothing.
It wasn't about nothing.
It was about them getting to the little main event to the Extreme Rules match.
Exactly. Like I said, so it wasn't really about nothing. Mm-hmm. And then the build up through the show was CM Punk trying to tell LA Knight first off, let's get on the same page. And let's have Jey Usos back because we know Seth Rollins in the division with Braun Breaker is going to play the numbers game, right? So CM Punk was on the track to have Jey Usos back all night, right? Mm-hmm. And then he came up to Jey Uso and he said the same thing. Jey Uso said, I got to do this on my own, Us, right? Yeah. But he got to say that. You know, like, he ain't going to say, yes, CM Punk going to help me, so we get how that go. But the whole story was CM Punk is setting up backup for Jey Uso. It's all building to the main event, right? Yeah. So then we get to the main event. They have a good match, I guess. They have a good match. And then all hell broke loose at the end where everybody, it was a free-for-all.
Everybody.
You know, everybody. Bronson Reed came out there first. LA Knight's music hit, and he got Bronson Reed out the way. And then here comes Seth Rollins, jumped on LA Knight and was whooping his ass. You know? And then CM Punk's music hit. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Hey, that Philly crowd got busy when CM Punk's music hit.
All it was night, loud tonight, though. I ain't gonna lie, the Philly crowd.
So I'm like, bruh, that was good. So then CM Punk came out and got Seth Rollins out the way, chased him out the arena, right? But what happened? CM Punk hit LA Knight and hit him and made him fall through a Slim Jim table.
Yeah.
So he was out of commission. So when CM Punk chased Seth Rollins out, it was a 2-on-1. It was Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker on Jey Uso. But who came to say, my tribal chief? God mode. OTC. He came out there and laid them both down. Jey Uso super kick Braun Breaker, went to the top rope, hit an Uso splash through the table for the 1, 2, 3. And then the aftermath, Roman and Bronson Reed was talking trash, saying that he said, I don't fight for shoes, I fight for championships. Bronson Reed, I'll take your shoes. He said, Clash of Bears, I'll take them. Roman's like, come on.
Meet me in Paris.
I said, okay. So it's not announced yet, but we might be getting a Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed match.
They most definitely fighting.
Roman Reigns got to go through the whole group to get them because he got to go get Bronson Reed because he's been taking his shoes in high school, bullying him, trying to make him look weak. So he got to go settle that score. And then he got to go get Braun Breaker talking about, he making him fear the spear and all this, he the future and all this and that and all that jazz. He got to go lay down Braun Breaker. And then we get to Roman versus Seth Rollins, what we all going to be waiting for. The end all, be all. You know, the settle and see who that number 1 man is on Raw now. You know, and then Gunther waiting in the wings. He's like, go ahead and settle it. He waiting in the wings. You know? So, hey, so how do you feel about the main event tonight?
I ain't gonna lie, the main event, it was a lot going on.
It was too much.
Yeah, it was too much going on, man. I just wish we could have like a real main event for once. Why couldn't they just have Jey Uso and Braun Breaker just fighting an Extreme Rules match? I get they had to get all their storylines together, but man, can we ever just get a real main event match?
Yeah.
Where somebody comes out looking strong.
I want to see some wrestling. You know, where they really go out there and go get it.
Yeah.
But it's never about that. It's always about the angle.
If Jey Uso would have came out of that match because Braun Breaker, because not Jey Uso, they would have had a great match. A great match, and Jey Uso would have came out with the win. Like Jey Uso, like people probably would have looked at him differently and all that. But now you don't even look at him differently. You just be like, man, he won the match because all this stuff going on.
And Roman helped him.
Yeah, Roman helped him.
So it's not even that he really won it. He just because everyone else helped him.
Yeah.
You know, his fan would come out and be like, well, Seth Rollins had all his people, so they had to come help him. Yeah, that's true. But the thing about it is what y'all don't realize. Because Roman, CM Punk, LA Knight came out to help Jey Uso win. What y'all did was y'all made the vision look even stronger. It took 4 of y'all to beat 3 of them. You know, y'all don't think about it correctly. The vision looks strong. Even the week where they don't stand tall, they look even stronger than before.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I'm like, that's what Boot trying to say is because Jey Uso don't get nothing clean, he don't do nothing himself, he don't get nothing from none of this. He just get the win, and the people don't know wrestling and be like, oh, Jey Uso's just me, Oos. They gonna ride with it because it's a vibe. And it's everyone's doing it. Yes, we get it. But when it comes down to it, does Jey Uso have a chance to win in Paris? No. You know, because he ain't got nothing going.
Yeah.
He got to get saved by everybody else. This whole thing is about the vision and Roman Reigns.
It is. You know, that's all it's about.
That's all it's about. See, I'm trying to get revenge. But man, he on the outskirts. It's the vision, Roman, then CM Punk.
Yeah.
You know? Like nobody looking at LA Knight and definitely not looking at Jey Uso because he ain't got nothing going. He don't say nothing on the mic or nothing. At least LA Knight be trying to come out there and say something, but he don't really got nothing to talk about either. Talking about CM Punk ain't nothing personal. This is business. You know, he got nothing really to talk about. You know, him and CM. At least you gotta say with him and CM Punk, they are trying to build something. You know, they
Yeah.
build something from nothing. So I'm like, you gotta give them time.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's like Boo said, it was too much. But it did the job. You know, are you more
Yeah.
excited after all this or no? Or are you still the same?
I'm still the same. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
look at
just
nobody differently or nothing like that.
no,
They
I'm
just
letting
moving
nobody.
their storylines along, but
It's Clash this week,
no, it's like I think
so it one
it's
more.
next week. Yeah,
So what they gonna do next week?
I don't know.
They might do I'm gonna say a huge 6-man tag, but I don't want to see that shit. That'd be the only way you get a real match to do a 6-man tag where they all in there already.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have Roman be there. You can do Jay, CM Punk, and LA Knight. You know,
yeah.
and we can do it like we can move it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would just go ahead and just do and just get the Clash in Paris. You know, we gotta get the little. This Fatal 4 gonna be good.
Yeah. The match gonna be good.
I can't wait to see it. Like we said last week, we all got Seth. He just won the
Yeah.
title. He doing the best work on the men's side easily. I would say easily because there's that boy Dirty Dime out there.
Oh man, don't even bring him up.
Dirty Dime is cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But no, honestly, though, Seth is killing it. This is his best run. I don't know since when, but it's because he's not doing the fighting champion stuff, boo. Come on, let's be honest. The reason why Seth doesn't be all pigeonholed and not good is because Duddy never gave him a story to work with. You know, when his whole story was to get the titles all the time. It's the chase for him. And when he got the titles, always just fighting champion. Or he trying to push somebody else's story ahead. You know, like he
Yeah.
was doing with Finn Balor or Damian Priest. Or even Shinsuke, he was trying to help him out. But this time, it's all about Seth Rollins. He got the story and everything, and it's cooking every single week.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, this is his best he ever has been. He ain't come out there trying to give us no open challenges. You know, he ain't saying if you want a title shot, just ask. All the basic boring bullshit. You know that we've grown to know. He actually giving us episodic television and story. You know, making us wait and build up to his matches. How it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So like, man, Seth is looking great. How you feel about that? How you feel about Seth?
He cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's been like I don't want to say it's been the same stuff week after week, but it kind of has been him coming out like beating down on everybody, then everybody come in and saving. I don't mind it, but it's just like come with something new.
I don't mind it right now because they in his first pay-per-view cycle
and they
after he just
starting.
won. But they keep doing it. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be almost like Solo. Like, come on now, let's do something different. You know. But the thing about it is, you got to give them time because they say they just won it, the first pay-per-view cycle, and they establishing the group as dominant. So you got to go through this now because they just put a name on them a couple weeks ago. Is that way they stand tall and they actually look like a. You got came on. This is the first time since the whole time this pay-per-view cycle where they actually look like a dominant group and a team. They're together now. Back then, we always like, man, look at Bronson Reed over there. He don't look right. Bron Breakker walking up, riding the microphone, doing his own thing. You know, they was never just really cohesive, just all together. But now they a group. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Like, it's great right now. I know what you're saying, but you gotta give it some time. They keep doing it after this, and definitely they keep doing this to Survivor because I bet they'll probably be inside the War Games.
They'll most definitely be in there because Seth ain't been in a Survivor War Games yet.
Yeah, it is. That make a group really tough if getting the War Games. Come on now, we gotta give them that one.
Yeah.
So they keep doing it all the way to the end. Okay, then you got a point. But right now, we got to just ride this one through. You know, because you don't want to. It's like you said, Clash in Paris is not a big pay per view. So right now, it's giving us just what we need to get there. You don't put everything into it right now, because then you have no story to tell after this. See what I'm saying? So we'll see. So hey, will this show a dub?
Yeah, it was a good show. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it.
Yeah, I like it too. But hey, in the comments, let me know if you feel like this Seth Rollins is the best, his best world title run to date. If y'all feel like this is his best one so far, let me know. But yeah, I say it's a W. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoyed myself. Like you say, it wasn't the best show. It was middle of the road. It did what it was supposed to do, and it had some great stuff. It had Naomi's announcement, Bailey's storyline, Io and Asuka. You know, Io and Raquel did great work. You know,
Roman
like,
coming back is always good. Roman coming back.
I'm saying, like, you can't say it was a bad show because it wasn't nowhere near that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There were some missed moments, but I'll give like a 6.5, like somewhere like there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was good. You know, but hey, it's that time again. That time to give away awards. Let's get it!
And the Line Awards. And the Line Awards. And the Line Awards. And the Line Awards.
All right, bro. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You up first. Match of the night. It's on you. Jey Uso, Braun Breaker?
No. So I'm giving my match. I like Io and Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
Raquel, she wrestling with some different kind of confidence now. It's almost like she they unleashed her, you know? Was she free and she can do what she's supposed to do, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like Raquel gotta realize you not the best wrestler on the women's roster, but you don't have to be that, right?
Mm-mm.
What you are though, if nobody else is on the women's roster, is you're dominant, right?
Yeah.
You move like even Nia Jax, who dominant. Y'all dominate in different ways. She don't move and do moves like you. She ain't jumping on the top rope, spinning her body like that.
Mm-mm.
Come on now, she don't do big boots.
Yeah, I know Nia don't do big boots.
You actually a dominant woman where you can do stuff like that, where you can distinguish yourself from every other female on the roster because none of them can do what you can do.
Yeah.
You know, if I said she can actually be special, she got to come into her own and keep growing that confidence and realize how great she actually can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I always liked Raquel going back to NXT. I always liked her. It's just that when she came into the main roster, she just never felt special or nothing like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad she's finally getting her feet together and she's doing great work.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see
work.
that. My match tonight is same Io and Raquel. Like they went out there and got it. Hey, next up, what's your segment tonight? I'll go first. I think this one kind of easy too, but you can kind of say Roman's return, like all that stuff if you like that. But for me, I was kind of torn because I did say it was easy because I know what I'm finna say, but it was three of them you gotta really think about: Io and Asuka, Naomi, and then you got Bailey sit down. Like, bro, when I think about it, all three of them did what they supposed to do. But for me, man, there was one clear cut that was just better. Yes, Naomi had her thing where it was more emotional, but there's one that was just that shit. Bailey. Like, I can't take it from her, bro. She doing great shit. I gotta be honest, all three of them was fantastic and great and did what they supposed to do. But Bailey was at next level. Bailey was at next level. You know? So my segment tonight goes to Bailey. Who you got?
I did like Bailey's.
It's hard. Who you think? There's some shit out here.
I like Naomi's. I'm gonna give mine to Naomi's.
You can get Naomi's?
Yeah, her announcement and then her because her cutting her last promo. I'm gonna give it to Naomi's.
You get Naomi?
Yeah.
Like, man, it's like the women is carrying this show. Like Raw's women division is different. I'm like, wait till Becky and we just got Becky and Nikki back tonight. Like Becky was messing around trying to get Natty's group together, but now Becky and Nikki finna start cooking weekly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. But yeah, okay. I respect that. Come on, like I said, you could give it to any of those three. Like it's all preference by those three. I just like Bailey, you know. I like the character work. My thing is, for me, I always will value character work and story over anything. That is me, you know. But Naomi's was more emotional, and her promo at the end was nasty. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna take nothing away from it, you know. But hey, who's your superstar tonight? You go first.
Oh man, I don't know.
You don't know. Come on, bro. Don't be like that. Just
Nobody
say it.
really just
say it, bro. Braun Breaker.
No.
The Future WrestleMania main eventer.
Who stood out tonight? Man, who you got? 'Cause I just don't know
For
right
me,
now.
if I got to pick somebody throughout the show, I'm gonna give it to who I gave it to last week. I'm gonna give it to the genius, Io Sky. Hey, cause she had a match of the night, and she went backstage and gave a story to character work, lined everything over Oscar, Rio, Kyrie, episodic television. I mean, wishing it was Monday again so I can see what happened next. Like, bro, nobody did all this work that Io did. She did so much. Like, you could say Seth Rollins and them, but it wasn't good.
Nah, it wasn't that good to give him that.
You know, I'm gonna give it to Io. Like, Bailey had that one segment just about Bailey right now. Naomi just had that one segment by Naomi, but she did set up the women's division saying what she said. But Io was doing it more and more and more than anybody. She has more work laid down tonight.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm getting Io.
I'm giving mine to Naomi. So
Boo like the emotions.
yeah, I'm giving mine to Naomi.
I respect it. Shoot, like Naomi did what it was out of those two, Naomi or Io. It's like if you depend what you like, you know. So I respect it. We'll get caught up in all the drama. You know, Miss Naomi. No, I respect it. Shoot. Yeah. Hey, final thoughts.
My final thoughts. Where was AJ tonight? I miss AJ.
Oh, AJ wasn't here tonight.
That's my final thought.
Well, he should have been messing with Dominic.
I ain't gonna do that big stuff over
AAA.
Yeah, yesterday and then not be on the show.
Man, that is true. Maybe he had nothing he could do. I don't know.
Oh man, he could have did something.
He could have did something. I didn't even think about it. He wasn't on the show. Man, my final thoughts are just the women's title scene. Like, bro, I can't wait to see what happened, bro. I'm so interested. I hope that they do this right where it's good, and they actually put thought into it. I know it just got thrown to them, but they didn't have 2 weeks to figure this out because they knew last week what was going on. I know Naomi told them. You know, so I know they know what happened. So they didn't have 2 weeks, and they got all this week too to figure out. Okay, this is how we gonna do this. What's going next? Yeah, you know. So my final thoughts is, I want to see what happens next in the women's world title scene, because this is about to get interesting and about to cook even more than even.
It is.
You know, because all of them was on the same level, so we don't know who's gonna come out, and Naomi was head and shoulders above everybody. But we knew what she was about. She's gonna give us great work and great television. But now I'm big like, who's next? Who that person gonna hold it down while Naomi's gone? Yeah. So we don't know who it's gonna be. So we gonna have to see, bro. But it's gonna get good. Like, man, I don't know. Hey, I gotta say, I hope they give it to Rhea.
Oh man, just so you can talk bad about it. You just like everybody else. Everybody want Rhea.
I ain't gonna talk bad. I'm just saying that Dudley's girl. You know, they give everything else. Give her this one. Shoot. Hey, I'm gonna have some thoughts about it. I ain't gonna say I'm talking bad. I ain't gonna say I'm talking good. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna have some thoughts about it. But hey, we reached the end of the line. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.